It's a good evening. It's a lovely evening out there. As you see, I'm sitting on some steps by myself recording this video. You know, life goes on. You see traffic going across. People's got things to do. People's doing different things from me. So they might look at me and say, "It's crazy. It's not talking to yourself," right? Which brings me into my topic. 5 significant signs that growth and change is coming in your life, exponential change. See, you've been on this new path all this time, and you've been struggling while you've been on this path, and the struggle's been taking place for a reason, right? You change your life. You're no longer doing the things you used to. You're no longer hanging around the company you used to associate yourself with. So now it's like you feel as if you're alone. And thing after thing after thing after thing pops up. Your bills are popping up. Your bike breaks down. You know, your relationship with your spouse is falling apart. Now all this is happening while you're shifting and you're changing. And I'm gonna tell you 5 reasons why all this is happening while you're shifting and changing on your journey. And this is because you have to understand, before the foundation gets set, you have to go through something. Now, while you're going through what you're going through, the bills are popping up. Your spouse is stepping away from you. A lot of associates that you did associate with, that you didn't step away from, they're starting to step away from you now. Because you're going to another element and a spiritual level in life that they can't comprehend. See, the universe is preparing you for bigger and better things. The average mind cannot comprehend that, so you're going to another level altogether. So just know, the trials and tribulations that are popping up are part of the foundation that's going to build you. That's number 1. Number 2, you're struggling. You're going through a struggle. You know, some days you're on fire. You're making more progress on some days than on other days. And then some days it's like you're not performing. Nothing seems to be going right. Well, guess what? We all have them days. Everybody experiences their days. So these days are teaching you what you have to look out for before you reach the level of success that the universe has for you. See, what you're going through is preparing you, giving you the lessons that you need to get to where you gotta go. Number 3, people are laughing at you. Laughing at you. They weren't laughing at you before while you was out partying with everybody, hanging with everybody. They're looking at your word now, calling you names, saying you got a disposition. And that's because they cannot understand the level that you're on, okay? You're not a follower. And that's because they're drawing into you, but they're sharing it in animosity, in hate, and envy, and jealousy. So that's why they laugh at you, call you crazy, say you got a disposition, this, that, and the other. But it's all out of envy, hate, and insecurities of where your dreams can take you. So that's number 3. Number 4, you're ascending to a higher level that only you would understand. It's not for nobody else to understand that this change is coming. Like a change in seasons, it's coming, okay? And you can feel the change, right? You can feel the shift, because right before you're knocking on the door of success, it's getting hard, it's getting difficult, okay? Like it gets a little bit more difficult, and it's supposed to, because it's like you're reaching a breaking point where you want to quit, but you're pushing on because you understand that what's being prepared for you on the other side is a big breakthrough that the average person, hey, how you doing? The average person, they don't live that life. They're not going to live a life of the rich and famous. It's because they're not willing to go through what the rich and famous go through. Now, number 5, You're so tuned in that you came to a level now, whereas before you was a little bit shy. You don't want nobody to know what you're doing, which I don't blame you. You know, work in silence, let the results speak for themselves. You don't want to tell nobody about it. You was a little bit timid to pursue your dreams. But now you're pursuing your dreams. You're working on them every day. Now when somebody calls you and asks you to come out, you're telling them straight up, no, I got things to do. You're prioritizing your dreams. So that's another sign that change is coming in your direction. Take a deep breath. You are loved. You are worthy.